Yeah, about having a black man help me do stocks. Huh? It's the other way around. He beat me in a comedy competition, and he's teaching me stocks. It's all topsy turvy.
Yeah, James are known for that comedy. That's true.
Uh-huh.
You guys do run stand-up comedy.
We run everything.
Except sports.
True. Well, we
Not a
own
big sports
the
race.
teams though.
Oh, I guess you do run sports.
Yeah, I had this whole argument with some black people.
What's his name from the NBA? Is Jewish.
Adam Silver. Yep. And before him was also a Jew. What's his nuts? The dead one. David Stern. He was like, oh, yeah, oh, look at these Schwarzes are dunking all over the place. I don't know. This Michael Jordan fella seems to have a gambling problem.
Oh, but he makes me so much money.
Oi. He gets these little Chinese men involved. They
No.
love to take it overseas and spend their yen.
Because of him, his father died.
Yeah. Oi,
That sounded like the fucking coach from
He's
Crazy
Babushka.
Nights. His father died.
That's a technical foul.
I'm having a heart attack.
Getting your father killed, that's a technical foul.
That's a technical foul.
You do a really good, whatever the fuck
I forget his
is.
name.
With the club foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I actually, speaking of that, I dated twins once. Well, not twins, but I dated a twin.
One of the twins.
Yeah.
You broke up the set.
Yeah, it was pretty. Everybody would be like, dude, how do you tell them apart? And I'm like, well, it's easy. Because Jessica paints her fingernails and Steve has a cock.
That's a good joke.
Yeah. So I was reading the news the other day. This guy, he was at home and the cops came. His wife.
That's a really good joke.
Thank you. His wife was missing. So like the cops found her, and they went to his house and they showed him a picture and they were like, "Hey, is this your wife?" And he goes, "Yeah." And they were like, "Well, we're sorry to inform you, but it looks like she's been hit by a bus." And he goes, "Yeah, but I love her for her personality."
I saw that coming.
Get ready. I'm gonna do these all fucking night. I'm just gonna keep throwing them in there.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up though. You can't. They can't be that obvious.
Dude, I signed up for a fuck.
You
Signed up for a radio prep service.
Are you looking for your thing again?
No, for my phone.
Oh,
I signed up for a radio
It's not
prep
like you're at-
service. No, I think I might have left it in the car.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on, vamp.
Jimmy. So he signed up for a radio prep service, and what that means is that he's learning how to be on radio. Which is one of the things is lose your phone and leave at the very beginning of the fucking radio show.
He's still prepping, dude. He's still prepping.
Yeah, he's still learning how to fucking. He's learning how to prep.
I'm gonna start advertising the studio as radio prep service because this is like JV radio. What was his joke, by the way? I missed the first half of that hit by a bus joke.
Well, so did you hear the first joke or that one?
The first one I liked.
Okay, that one was like a cop showed up to a dude's house and he's like, "Is this your wife?" Shows a picture of his wife. "Is this your wife?" And he goes like, "Yeah, that's my wife." And he goes, "Sorry to inform you. It looks like she's been hit by a bus." And the guy goes, "Yeah, I know, but I love her for her
okay.
personality."
Okay, that's good. That's good.
But that one's like you could see that one coming.
Yeah.
The other one was good because I didn't expect a fucking one's got a dick. That was really good.
When Matt gets back, I got a good Greek joke for you. I think I might have told you this one though.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't hear too many Greek jokes from you, Jimmy. It's a little upsetting. Although I don't tell any Puerto Rican jokes ever. So
I think there's like one Puerto Rican joke I might know, but I can't remember. Matt, have I ever told you my Greek joke? It's like Greeks and Italians are arguing.
No, but you told me the one about the hottest Greek goddess.
The hottest Greek goddess.
Yeah, it's Medusa, because she makes a guy rock hard.
is that going to be?
Timely sunglasses application, dude.
Shut up! I came prepared. I have bits this week, dude.
Oh shit!
Sick.
I'm with it.
Was an Italian guy and a Greek guy arguing, and what happens?
Yeah, Italian and Greek guy are arguing,
Uh-huh.
and they're arguing over who was like more beneficial to society, the Greeks or the Italians, the Romans.
Right.
And the Greek guy's like, well, we invented democracy, dog. And the Italian guy's, yeah, well, we had the Colosseum and gladiators. And then the Greeks were like, blah, 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 it goes on for a while. And the Greek guy goes,
I want to hear the whole thing.
oh, yeah? The Greek guy goes, oh, yeah? Well, we invented sex. And the Roman guy goes, "Yeah, well, we introduce it to women."
That's good.
That's a good
good.
one.
Yeah.
You know the difference between a snowman and a snow woman?
What's that?
Snowballs.
Pretty solid.
Trap.
Trap.
My phone was where my vape was under
Oh my
under my
God.
car seat. I left it under there. My vape went a missing.
He was like digging around for his vape when he got here.
A
I
vape
even-
fiend, dude.
I even found another squeegee rubber for my window cleaning. I was like, oh look, one of these.
Aren't you breathing in metal shards with that? Isn't that what they say?
That's what the commercials say.
Yeah.
With what?
I live by commercials.
Window cleaning?
No, vaping.
This is marijuana.
Okay. Oh, so it's not like a pod. Like the-
No. It's just marijuana and probably some kind of chemical. That's gonna
Candle
kill me.
wax and
Candle
fucking.
wax. Yeah.
And as we know, marijuana has zero detrimental health effects whatsoever.
It does.
Perfectly
It's
fine for you.
actually. Do you guys? Do
It's
you
an
guys?
essential vitamin.
What do you call two Muslim guys blowing each other?
What?
Terrorists.
Oh. Did you make these up, or did you like go on to like?
I've been online. I've been on
Jokes.com.
Reddit. I've been on. Yeah, I got some that I just remembered from looking them up. Then there's a few others.
Why are they terrorists if they're blowing each other?
Because they're blowing, like a.
I
Look,
understand-
you don't break
I
down a
under-
joke.
I
You don't
understand-
break down a
I
joke,
understand the explosion aspect of it, but why wouldn't they be blowing some other dudes, like some white dudes or some, you know?
Well, terrorists, I feel like they mainly blow each other up, right?
Well, they're not terrorists until they start terrorizing other people, are they?
I mean,
Speaking of terrorists, why is nobody talking about the Colorado shooting anymore?
Because he's not white and it's not.
He's a Muslim.
Yeah. And
Really?
you can't demonize all Muslims, so let's not demonize any.
So we shouldn't stop American hate
where was the Colorado shooting?
in Colorado.
I mean, like that's not like the Boulder one, the Batman one, right?
No. It was,
No,
it was at
fucking-
I think it was
dude,
like
that
a.
like 20 years ago.
Yeah, dude. Nobody fucking remembers that. That shit was, that's weak, dude.
Sorry.
You remember from that? There was the
Remember
dude.
Timothy McVeigh?
He was pretty cool.
The Vegas shooter, dude. Nobody cares about that guy anymore.
Well,
Remember the
we
Vegas-
all know that was a false flag operation.
was a false
by
flag.
the
He
CIA.
was
There was
planted.
multiple
He was
shooters.
planted.
Yeah. So what's this? When did this Colorado shooting happen?
He went
Yeah,
to a
like last
grocery
week.
store and there was just so much pork. He was fucking livid.
I
Like
honestly don't know the backstory about why.
they
I
didn't
just know
have
what, like,
anything. They didn't have any other meats aside from pork, and he was like, "This is bullshit." And he went in and shot everybody. That's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
Mm.
It's just they're not. There's no fucking. You can't find anything about why he did it or anything.
Well, the Asian shooting was so
You're
juicy.
saying Asians are juicy?
I mean, I'm sure they're
Some
probably.
girls are,
I guess we
yeah.
found
Do you know
out.
what?
I guess we found out how much was
No.
spilt.
No, man.
I hear Asians have 30% more blood than any other race.
Is
Is
that
that
what he was
true?
trying to figure out?
No.
No.
They call him Juicy Lucy Lose. You know who Juicy Lucy is?
Yeah, the
That'd have been
burger.
a
Yeah. Okay.
Good time to put the glasses on.
Oh fuck, dude! Juicy Lucy Lose.
What?
Yeah. In my head, that's happening every time I put them on. Just
Juicy Lucy, though.
That's a burger. It's a burger with cheese,
cheese inside of it.
Oh, there's a porn star named Lucy Tai. She's an Asian porn star. She's really fucking good.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were
You
talking
think
about.
she's Thai?
I mean, she probably is Thai. She looks Thai.
Yeah. Do you think she's ever got tied up?
I can verify for a fact she has.
We got on Essa Akira,
Ooh, Asa Akira, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
another Asian porn star.
You don't know who Asa Akira
I
is?
feel like she's
Nah.
like the most popular Asian porn star ever.
I'm more
Yeah.
of a Tila Tequila kind of guy.
Was she a
Well,
porn
she
star?
did porn for a bit, didn't she?
I think so.
Oh yeah, she
She
did
was-
have a sex tape. But
And then she went full Spanish Trump supporter, and
Supporter.
nobody loved her anymore.
She like Filipino or some shit.
Probably they're the Mexicans of Asia.
Yeah, they really are.
Mhm. They're good at boxing and all
Mhm.
that stuff.
yeah, they do a lot of Mexican stuff.
And Mexicans are the Amish of the Americas.
I don't know if
I
that's
don't-
accurate.
I don't even know what an Amish is in relation to something else.
Like
Amish or
they
the
like
Amish?
building. They're all about family and God. They live.
They live on the grid though, very on the grid.
Are you kidding me?
It's a terrible grid, but they
Dude.
live on it.
They live on the grid underneath the grid, dude. They live on like the black grid. It's like the black market for grids.
Mm-hmm.
The gridiron.
Mexicans in America, illegal Mexicans.
No, I'm talking about like Mexicans.
Oh, I'm talking about like a Mexican.
But they also live on the grid in America because we care more about immigrants than we do about Americans.
Are you
Am I
talking
right,
about-
Jimmy?
Hey, I mean, he's got a point. Can I write that?
Dude, I understand that completely.
I'm playing to my crowd right now.
When I lived in Revel Downs, there was a house across the street from us that was full of Mexicans, and like
They didn't have electricity.
I don't know, I never saw lights on, but they grew weed in the backyard, and we stole their weed plants once. And also, all of them, even the kids, would just walk around with like big ass billfolds full of 20s, and we always contemplated robbing them, but we didn't want to have a fucking
Gang
house
war.
full of Mexicans come and find us. But it was weird because every 2 weeks, INS would come and take like 6 people out, and then like 2 days later, you would see a truck and people would just be 6 more people would be moving in. And then 2 weeks later, INS would come.
It's like
and
Hydra. You cut off one of our heads, another 2 grow back.
yeah,
They're-
Hydra.
Yeah.
Is that GI Joe?
It was a snake
Pokemon?
from Greek mythology. The dragon. He had 1 head. Hercules cuts off his head. Comes back with 2.
Yeah, but it's also Marvel.
Is that in Hercules, the movie?
Do you
Yeah,
think
it
Marvel
is.
came before or
No,
after?
I
the
know
Greek
where the fuck
mythology?
they got it from, Jimmy.
Disney?
I
You
know
think
where
the
the
Greeks
fuck
just
it
wrote
came
it
from.
like 14 years ago? You
Yeah.
think the Greeks just got around to it? They were like, hey, that's a good idea. We should add that to the fucking myths.
I hear half of Greek mythology is actually just Disney shit.
Now that
Half
has
of,
been
half
debated.
of
yeah.
Disney shit is Greek mythology.
No, Disney came first.
Yeah, Disney came first because Walt Disney is from the past. He's cryogenically frozen.
They cryogenically froze people back in the before times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think
Damn.
Walt Disney
There
got
were
here?
dude, there were civilizations before civilization as we know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fact.
What's your favorite Greek mythological monster?
My dick. I almost stabbed myself in the eye rushing to put them on.
Probably the fucking Minotaur.
Mm-hmm. The maze.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That's the half man, half
Bull.
horse.
Yeah.
Bull.
No, a centaur is
horse.
a centaur's half man, half horse. Minotaur was a bull.
It's a half
It's a
man, half
bullman.
bull.
He's a bullman.
Yeah, I think he was just all bull.
Oh,
I think he was part man.
I think he was part man.
like Rocky and Bullwinkle.
He's like bottom
Yeah.
half man, top half bull.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah, which is like that's the worst part, right?
like BoJack Horseman, right?
Yeah.
he's the BoJack Horseman of Greek
BoJack
mythology.
Bullman.
Yeah, the Greeks got that myth from BoJack Horseman, I think,
Mhm. Which was written by Disney before.
before Civilization.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they found tomes of it and they made a cartoon about it.
Tomes.
Yes, tomes.
What is a tome?
Like scrolls, like a bunch of scrolls.
I don't think
Okay.
Greeks had scrolls, dude. Did they?
Yeah.
Nah, they're like marble slabs.
Yeah, we were a big slab country.
Didn't they have
Fucking
the
slabbing it.
Library of Alexandria?
Yeah,
yeah,
full
but
of
that was all, the
slabs.
Jews wrote on scrolls, I feel like,
Jews started scrolls for sure.
because it was money saving.
Right,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they showed that to the Greeks, didn't they?
Mm-mm.
Or
Greeks
no?
already had their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jews
Was
started.
the Library of Alexandria in Greece or was it in Rome?
all I know is
Because
Genghis
I know
Khan
Alexandria
fucking-
fucked around with Caesar.
Genghis Khan fucked that shit up. Though.
I think it was
I think it was-
technically Rome,
Yeah,
but it was in Greece became part of Rome. So Alexandria, I think, is in Greece, but it wasn't until it was Roman Greece. The Byzantine Empire, as they call it.
I'm pretty sure they had computers in the
Yeah,
library.
they had
like
fucking MySpace.
yeah, Library of Alexandria, like that. They had computers and all types of shit. And Genghis Khan came in, and he was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And then just lit it all on fire because he didn't understand it.
Yeah, because he was like, only fucking homeless people use the computers here. This
Yeah.
is stupid.
Everybody's just jerking off and telling each other to be quiet in here.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
Fucking stupid idea. Libraries always was.
We need to rape and party.
I
Yeah.
think my favorite Greek
right.
monster was the Manian lion. Is that what it's
Yeah. The Manean lion.
The fuck is that?
He's the dude. Wasn't the like some king that sent Hercules after that lion?
Yeah. And I'm only grabbing this from watching Disney's Hercules. But yes, that was one of the villains he fought.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was, but like I think like the Trials of Hercules. One of them, like he like goes to like the city or some shit, and the king there, it might have been Midas.
Yep.
That told him like this fucking lion is like fucking shit up.
Midas was the guy who could like touch things.
Yeah, it turns to gold.
Yeah,
He's got
that
the
was a good
Midas
myth.
touch.
That was a good myth.
And he was
Yeah.
also like a really good mechanic too, right?
Yeah,
He started a chain that lasted centuries.
yeah.
My favorite Greek myth is democracy.
That is a myth.
Oh God. Wait. I'm sorry. I can't. All right, I'll stop now. I don't fucking know.
I liked it.
I'm very unprepared for this one.
I thought you came in hot.
This is like the most prepared I've ever seen you.
I know.
I came in hot, but I ran out of steam.
You know, you were
Actually,
doing that like you were doing jokes that you saw online that were funny, right?
No.
You said you were like on Reddit and shit.
Well, actually, I could talk about this earlier. I was thinking about like
just change the story up on us.
I was thinking about like fetishes, like if I have any fetishes, and I think I really have a fetish for figuring things out. Earlier, I came to that revelation.
I wasn't a fan of that one.
All right,
That's a good one. I get it. I came to the
sorry.
I get it.
came to it,
I get it.
but he means come like
Like,
orgasm.
yeah, like
I was out.
jizzing.
I took Otis on a hike the other day.
Mhm.
And I saw this bear trap, and in the bear trap, which is the like really hairy pair of testicles. And I was just like, damn, somewhere out there is a really mean bear.
I thought you were gonna say a bear trap and you just saw like a really skinny bear, effeminate bear.
No, that's not what a bear is.
No, I know, but it's a trap for bears.
You're thinking,
It
oh,
would be a big hairy guy.
it would be a twink.
It would be a
Bears
but-
go after twinks.
Yeah, but it's a trap. You know what a trap is?
yeah, but the bait would be something a bear wants.
No. A trap is
You don't. A bear trap isn't to catch a fucking tiger.
no a
It's to
bear.
catch a bear.
A trap. You know what a trap is in the context of sexuality? A trap is a fucking dude that looks and acts like a woman.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we put trap porn on your computer, though.
Yeah. Remember? Those are boys.
Their
Oh,
buttholes
so
and
you're
balls.
saying it's a trap that is a bear? Okay,
But see, you guys don't. I'm like on a
that
different.
was like in
level.
a different dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really agree with that joke. I don't agree with what you just said. I
don't
still
agree with
think.
half the jokes.
I
you've
still
made
think
so
if it
far.
was a bear trap, then it would be like. It would be a big hairy chick. Then.
Hey, did you know they found the world's first gay dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Megasaurus. And they also found the first
like-
lesbian dinosaur as well,
Yeah.
the Lickalotopus.
I knew about that one.
Yeah.
I've studied the Lickalotopus. Some people think the Lickalotopus is actually the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah.
It smells fishy. Jimmy's like, I'm out.
I'm out.
I fucking killed it.
I'm not gonna top that one.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I signed up for the radio prep service, and I'm waiting to hear back. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get their free because they wanted like the call letters to the radio station and all this other stuff. So I just pretended that I worked at 98 Rock. Like I just filled out a whole bunch of 98
Wait, so you
Rock
signed up for
information.
like something that for people that already work in radio?
Mhm.
Is that what it is?
Like 70% of morning radio and just all like any talk radio shows get all of their shit from a prep service. So like it makes their parody songs for them. It gives them all of their topics and funny news stories for the day.
Why don't you get Alex?
Oh, I could get him to do it.
Or you can get him to like just give you like some like things to say like this is what I do, so you can like sound more legitimate.
Well, I know I like the job titles and all that stuff. I have, and I know the call letters and I know the website and I know all that stuff.
I feel like you should reach out to him, dude.
I should. He's offered to have me on his podcast and stuff, but I'm like, nah, yeah, I want to be on the radio.
I know, but like there's steps that you can take for that.
I know. I told you about.
He's a good dude. I don't know. I feel like you should.
Me and him are friends. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's mainly just me. You know me. I'm always like, yeah, I'll do it, and then 20 minutes before, I'm like, yeah, I can't do it. Sorry.
Dude, Omar and
I told you about the time I almost was the co-host of the afternoon show on 98 Rock.
And you need why didn't
I told you. I didn't tell you about
No.
this. So they like Kirk McEwen, who used to be one of the morning guys, came. He went to Tampa and was working on had a show on Tampa's sports station. Came back to Baltimore to do the afternoons, and he was doing it solo. They wanted to get him a co-host, so they started like auditioning different people, local comics and stuff. And I was one of them. And I went in like 3 or 4 times, and I was killing it every time. The fucking program director and shit would come in and be like, dude, fucking keep it up. You're doing good. And I'm like, hell yeah. And then one day they had me and Mickey Coachella go in at the same time. And Mickey, I've done like at that point I've probably done like 20 shows with him. And he used to also be the morning guy on 98 Rock. And every time I would try to talk, like Kirk and like they'd be going back and forth, and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna jump in now. And he would put his finger out. He'd be like this to me while I'm trying to talk, and I'd just be like, what the hell, dude? You know?
The Mickey was shushing you.
Yeah, he was literally like, every time I tried to jump in, he's like, and then would just start talking louder, and I'd just like push the mic away. I'd be like, what the fuck? And then after like the third time he did that to me, I was like, dude, put your finger down on the radio. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you're putting your finger up to me every time I go to talk. And he's like, no, I'm not. What are you doing? You can say whatever you want. I'm like, every time I step up to the mic, you put your finger up. And it's really bothering me, dude. You need to stop doing that. And then Kirk was like, all right, we got to go to break now. And then fucking just hit the break.
And they sided with him.
Yeah, and then everybody got quiet in the studio, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What are you doing, dude?" And then he was like, you were just trying to interrupt. I was just telling you 1 second, and when I finished, you can start." And I'm like, "No, dude, no. You Kirk would be talking, you would talk over him. I'm trying to. That's how it goes. We're on the radio. Everybody's you got to get in where you can fit in. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna have to cut you off sometimes." And he was like, "No, you're blah 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 blah." And then like he walked out, and I was just sitting there. I looked at Kirk, and I was like, "Kirk, what the hell, dude?" And he was like,
Kirk was like on this side.
Kirk was like, I didn't see anything." I was like, "Oh, come on, dude." And then like their next break was like we were talking about like fried chicken or something, and then after that, Kirk was like, "All right, I think we got it. You can head out now." And I was like, "Son of a bitch," and I never went back. I
Sounds like you got cucked, dude.
I got cucked so fucking hard. Every time I see Mickey, I'm like, you fucking little bastard, dude.
So he's working with him now?
No, he didn't even get the fucking spot. They gave it to some fucking chick.
And I just don't understand why you don't just stay like at it with them. Like with Kirk, it was like come back to him later. Like,
It's just a bad flavor, dude. Just a bad taste in my mouth. And I was just like, fuck it. I'll find another way if I really want to do it. You know, but also the radio's fucking gay. I don't want some fucking dude in a suit coming in and telling me what I can and can't say.
I mean, if you get kicked off, you get kicked off, but at least you did it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I could always just find like an AM station or some shit like that. And
What's the difference between AM and FM?
how far it's
It's not about the signal, but like as far as content.
AM's
what you can
talk
say.
usually is more talk heavy
Mm.
and news, and FM is usually music.
AM is also lower quality audio.
Damn.
But he just said he didn't care about that. He
Yeah,
was
but
talking-
what I'm saying is like
it's
like,
the modulation,
like what you can get
amplitude
away.
modulation, and F modulation.
Can you get away with more?
Frequency modulation.
I think AM you probably could get away with more because there's
Yeah.
less people listening.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But you also have a smaller radius where you're broadcasting. to.
No, I don't think so. I think AM broadcast further. Like 1090 AM broadcast from Baltimore, and you can hear that shit in like Western Maryland.
No.
FM stations burn out like by the time you get out of like
Yeah, DC to Baltimore, you can't hear.
yeah. But 1090 you can hear in DC.
All right, well, fuck me. I
1090
don't
is
know what the
actually-
difference is.
Well, SIG doesn't care about the signal, so there's nothing I can contribute
I
here.
mean, Rush Limbaugh died, so I could fucking step up.
Yeah,
I
dude.
could take that spot, dude.
That's easy pickings right there.
I used to. Well, I didn't. I'm not gonna say I used to listen to Rush Limbaugh, but my mom would listen. She would listen to Rush Limbaugh,
Uh-huh.
and I never heard anything that bad on it.
Lush rim job.
One time I was driving
That's
to
the
do
dream.
some road gigs, and it was like overnight, and I had the AM on, and I was like listening. and
I
I'm
don't
like,
think it's like any one particular thing that he says. I think it's that he like converts you after a while.
dude, that's exactly what I was about to say because I was listening. I'm like, dude, whoever this guy is, he's got some fucking good points. He's making some strong points here, and then it's like, I'm Rush Limbaugh.
Strong, uncontested points.
Yeah. no, he had callers on. He was going back and forth with people. I'm like, damn, dude, this guy knows what he's talking about. And then it was like, I'm Rush Limbaugh. I'll be back after this. And I was like, fuck, dude, he got me.
He got you.
It's Tucker Carlson all over again,
Didn't
dude.
he have like a thing that he called his people, like the Rush?
I don't know.
Yeah, he called him something.
All I know is he had one of the sickest theme songs. This theme song, that Pretenders song.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I
No.
couldn't.
Hold on, Vamp. I want to play it. It's fucking sick. I was thinking about stealing it since now he's dead. It could be our intro music.
I mean, we could. I
The
don't really.
Pretenders.
I got no respect for the guy, so I can take his shit.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't have any respect for him. I don't particularly like him. I don't particularly dislike him.
But you never listened to him.
I've listened to some of his stuff, and I've heard some of the shit that he said, but I, again, don't particularly care about him. Don't particularly.
It's Rush Limbaugh here, coming at you 680 CBN. We're gonna talk about something that's been bugging me all day.
The blacks.
The blacks. Can't live with them.
Can't live with him.
Can't live with them.
Live better without them. There's this other guy that my mom would listen to, and his name was the Grease Man.
The Grease Man.
The Grease Man, and he was like Jimmy on steroids.
Like me?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he had like a
So
wacky
do you think
voice.
he just pulled out his balls and like hung on to them?
Yeah,
Kind of thing?
he'd literally like he'd have one mic by his nuts, and one mic by his mouth,
Yeah.
and just be like fucking mollywopping the horn.
The whole entire fucking radio.
He got fired. Grease Man got fired. he got fired for when they started making Martin Luther King Day a holiday.
What was he saying about it?
Oh, it's bad.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I don't remember exactly what it was.
Oh, I think you do.
But it was something like
You're getting a
along the
little coy.
lines of we should have killed another one on a Friday so we could have a 4-day weekend.
Damn.
Let me try to find it. Let me just try to find it.
God damn, dude.
It was bad. It
was Martin
real-
Luther King killed on a Monday?
No, I
It's
just
like Solomon Grundy.
Who's that?
Solomon Grundy was killed on a Monday,
Died on a Tuesday.
buried on Wednesday,
I forget.
mourned for him Thursday, Friday gotta let him go because
No,
Saturdays are for celebration.
no, at some point he rises again. But
Was
I
he
forget.
Jesus?
Yeah, Solomon Grundy doesn't die. I could actually look that shit up too while you look that up. Jimmy, double vamp.
Yeah,
Vamping. Speaking of Grease Man, you guys heard of Jimmy the Greek?
yeah.
I feel like
dude,
you've-
of course.
I feel like you've mentioned that like 20 times.
I have.
Yeah.
He says he was like the big black bull was bred with the big black woman.
When the
And
fuck did I ever talk about Jimmy the Greek on this podcast?
we went over. It was early on.
Yeah.
It was early
and
on.
it was a couple of times.
Uh huh.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
we
I
covered
mean,
it a
you told
few
me to
times.
fucking double vamp. dude.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, grew worse on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. And that was not the end of Solomon Grundy.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. That's cool.
I can't
It's a
find the
DC
exact.
villain.
Gotcha.
Can't exactly find it. There's one that says Slip Ups compilation. We could look at that.
You looking for Grease Man? You can't find the Grease Man's ultimate flub?
I can only find his Slip Up
You
compilation.
type in Grease Man MLK.
I'm a compilation guy,
right,
so
right,
if you
right.
want to throw
What
in
did
a
you do?
compilation.
What did you
Fired.
type? Oh my god.
Let's do Greaseman MLK Day. It just brings me back to the Slip Up compilation. Let's just check it out. We'll check it out.
Okay, check it out.
Let's check it out.
Check that out.
Can you turn it down a little bit?
And then I picked up the ashtray on the studio mogul's desk. Yeah. For a minute, he recoiled. He thought I was going to throw it at him. But no.
This isn't it.
No. I grabbed that ashtray and where the hell is the sound effect of the ashtray? I can't.
Is it Grease like from Greek?
No, it's Grease
Grease.
like I'm
Anyway,
greasy.
I broke
Okay.
the ashtray. There it is. I broke the ashtray.
Let's skip ahead.
Hang on. It's martini time.
No.
Technically inept, but I'm also dying.
You know what? I'm giving up on it. I'm giving up on it.
I hope you didn't make that up.
I didn't make. I
feel
did
like
not
that was
make
a
that
very
up.
fucked up joke to make up, Matt.
Well, here, let's check this one out. This is one of the most racist moments on television. This will be fun.
Here we go.
Switch it over to camera 4.
The Michael, he seems like a cool guy. I don't know, he can't really dress, but other than that,
He didn't make an impression with me at all, like not a good or a bad. I don't even remember him.
Neutral. Okay,
Yeah.
JJ?
Michael's got a twinkle in his eye. He's a young man, and I'd have to see more, but he seemed very open.
Okay.
I don't like Mike. Well, okay, I'm going to say that he's looks like he's native Texas, and being from Texas, I would have to support that. But I don't like him on the fact that he's black.
David,
What the fuck?
This is gonna come.
What the fuck?
He's black.
Are you even serious
I
right now?
think, you know, I'm a minority, but I got a problem.
I was gonna say.
What?
Okay, hold on. You're like a minority yourself.
Absolutely.
We rode in yesterday together, so I'm to assume, based on what you just said, that you don't like me because I'm black?
David Rhodes.
General sense here. But the
General,
fact is,
general sense of how much more general than you can be. Then you're sitting in a car with somebody, you're riding in it, you said it, you opened it up.
Am I?
You did that.
Okay,
You
let me tell
did
you
that.
this.
So what? Am I wrong?
It doesn't matter. I don't know you from anybody, okay? We share the
out
same
of your
cab.
mind to say
But you know
something
what?
like that.
My personal beliefs and my personal experience, I don't like them.
Your personal.
What is it about black people
Oh, here we
that you
go.
don't like?
This ought to be good.
I'm strapping in for this one.
Yeah, well, strap tight.
You might want to
Uh-oh.
strap me in for this one.
Well, the thing is, you know, based on the experience and the people I've worked with, where I come from, I'm sick and tired of people thinking, specifically I am mentioning black people, thinking we owe them something, that the world owes them something. I'm totally opposed to affirmative action. Where are you from? I don't want people to give me a job just because I'm brown. I want people to know that I have the credentials. You know, Polynesians don't have a BET.
There
we
it
don't
is.
get all pissed
He's
off
Polynesian.
when, you know, we don't have an
I could've told
NAACP
you
that
that.
comes and
And who's
Yeah, but
who's that?
you don't know that this.
Who's that?
First off, I just want to know where you're from.
I grew up on the islands,
Where?
overseas.
Overseas, and there's no black people over there?
Where overseas? Like what islands? What are you talking
Near the
about?
Hawaiian Islands.
The Polynesian Islands.
I'm a
Is.
Polynesian, yes.
When did you come to America?
And I live in, I live in the South. There are plenty of black people there, and I had quite the opportunity to be able to work with these people. And you know what?
These people.
Whoa.
I won't.
These people.
That is so and ill-informed and so stupid. Even if you didn't believe it, you think I'm going to stand up here and say I'm not going to give some money to somebody because they're white? I mean,
That'd
you know,
be your
some things are better left.
Did he say maybe you're
unsaid,
Jewish?
rather than have people really realize what an idiot you are. Now I know, I mean, you are. That is just the most stupid thing. You know, and we meet in the car and we say, hey, we're going to be friends after this. Don't take anything personally. I do take that personally. I do think it's offensive. I mean, the only
All right, what the fuck show is that?
Yeah, what show
even?
was that?
Where they just have a picture of a black guy and they're like, "All right, panel, tell us what you
I thought you were gonna like give us the name of the show.
No, it just says one of the most racist moments on live television.
I mean, I feel like I've seen that clip before.
I have not.
I have never seen that. That was
Was
fucking.
that Shark Tank?
Yeah,
It
right.
looked like Shark Tank. Yeah.
Who wants to invest in this black man? He's like, oh, it looks like he. Sorry.
Here's a
All right, I'm gonna take that as a no from Bill.
here's a couple of things from the Grease Man.
Oh, okay. You went to his.
I didn't find any audio clips.
But you found like the.
Well, I found some stuff. So, Washington, D.C. rock station WARW booted Doug the Greaseman track for playing a song by Grammy winner Lauryn Hill, then cracking, no wonder people dragging them behind trucks.
What?
Whoops.
Yeah.
Is that a slip up or?
Yeah, I think that I believe that would count as.
I'll tell you
slip-up.
whether or not it was a slip up. Track refused to be interviewed, but said in a statement, "I have no excuse for my remark, and I regret it. If I could take it back, I would. In the course of my show, split-second judgment is made over ad libs. This remark was made. Oh, it was a grave error in my judgment." But then, you also recall that he said about Martin Luther King holiday, "Kill 4 more, and we could take a whole week off."
Yeah, that. See, I paraphrased. I knew that one. I didn't know that truck one. That one. That's a rough one.
Once is an accident, twice is a.
Yeah.
Might as well just be a pattern.
And 3 times, my mom will listen to it every day.
You're playing with yourself, and the words a good show.
I like how as soon as Jimmy would light up a cigarette, Sig's whole demeanor would just be like.
I didn't even notice he lit up a cigarette.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I could notice your eyes started to water and your voice changed. You were like
You're doing that, speaking through like this kind of thing. I'm never gonna get used to that, and I hope
What?
I don't.
What, cigarettes?
Just like the smoke in the air and stuff. Just makes it harder for me to breathe. What's that song? You make it harder and harder to breathe.
Maroon 5.
There you go.
Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder.
Of course, Jimmy would know fucking Maroon 5 lyrics.
Yeah, I fucking would.
I feel like that's your inspiration. That's how you sing.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's straight acapella. Is that acapella?
No, acapella is no.
No,
music.
sorry, not acapella.
Soprano.
Soprano. Yeah.
I think it's tenor. I think the highest for a male is tenor.
Okay.
And he's
Yeah, there's
certainly
the
a
three
tenor.
tenors.
Yeah, it goes tenor.
Pavarotti, Baklavati,
Baklavati.
Maserati.
Maserati.
Those are the three tenors.
Those are like the
Supra.
most famous names in singing.
Baklavati. What is it? What did I say?
Maserati.
Pavarotti and Maserati. This one's just titled "Racist Neighborhood." I'm sorry. Now I'm stuck.
Now, live.
A whole
This
neighborhood,
is
dude.
CBS 4 News at 11.
Anybody seen Leprechaun say yeah?
Could have been a crackhead.
When I move to Cuba, I'll speak Spanish.
Tonight,
Wow.
gloves are off, all because of a controversial coat of paint.
You'll see
Oh,
this
what?
battle between neighbors
Oh.
only on CBS 4.
No,
It
we're watching on
started with a
YouTube,
red
bitch.
house
Get
neighbors called an
fucked.
eyesore.
The color controversy quickly escalated into a war of words where neighbors showed their true
Nice
colors.
alliteration, you
CBS 4's
asshole.
Dave Malkoff is live in the Pembroke Pines neighborhood with more. Dave?
Yeah, you guys are absolutely right. This
Is it a
started
pink house or purple?
because of the
Red.
color of the house.
It's like a purplish
but
pink.
it turned into something very different. Something.
Hey,
That's
we don't
right.
do island painting on our houses.
So, what's the big deal?
The big deal is with Big Red. The house that is. It's appalling. Appalling to neighbors. You
Appalling.
see the color of
I
their
believe
neighborhood
that's
changing.
Who decided on the color?
Grande Rojo,
Fire engine
actually.
red. If you want to match your Humvee, go back to
What?
the Redlands where you came from.
Ariana Mesa came from.
Go back to the Redlands.
Wait, what the
If you
fuck is
wanna-
the Redlands?
You want
If-
to match your
If you want to match your Humvee,
go back.
He's like bending over
the
backwards to be racist. Like
Yeah.
it's just hard to find something to be racist about, and then just like Redlands.
it's one thing to have different colored skin than me, but to paint your house a different color than my house.
My skin color. I want eggshell white on that house.
This is a White House neighborhood. You're lowering the property value with your red house and your red car and your red hat and your red skin. Come from
Also,
your
the
red
bottom
country.
the bottom says still to come antidepressant pills. Is there a link to kids suicides?
Dude, the news
That's
is
a more
always
pregnant-
they're always doing shit like that. I remember I saw one when the what was the handheld Nintendo thing where you could chat with other handheld Nintendos?
You got like 3DS. You could do like a
Yeah. It was
friend
like
link or something.
It was like the new Nintendo handheld. Will pedophiles reach your kids? And it's just like it just goes to commercial.
The answer
From
is
4 feet away.
yeah.
Is there a pedophile inside
NFC,
your
it's
child's
like
Nintendo?
Near field communications. You'd have to be like 10 feet away from your kid. By then, you would know if there's a pedophile.
Is it his father? Find out at 7. Let's see what happens.
He's in a van.
where you came from.
Ariana Mesa came from, ironically, the Redlands section of Miami-Dade. Her family came from Cuba. Now she
Wait,
lives in the
how
red
would he know
house.
that?
That's the wrong color for
That's
some
good.
of these neighbors.
That's a good guess.
You would think racists would like red.
And I'm moving
So you want
Wait. Hold on.
Go
hold
back
on.
a little. I didn't
Her
hear what she
name,
said because
her
you were-
name was Arizona Mesa. Get the fuck out of here.
Mesa?
Mesa.
You think they probably changed their name to
Some
like
of these neighbors.
Maybe, or this is fake.
live here because I'm getting married.
it's
and I'm moving
Arizona
there.
Mesa, dude?
You want to move
All right,
here
my contacts are
and
off.
be here with adversity against you. The whole area has maintained a certain decorum, and you have turned this into a Carol City, and over town. You have destroyed our neighborhood by making it a red flaming house. The whole
Flaming. Oh shit! Now he's homophobic too.
This house, not only is it colored, but it's gay colored.
I thought you were gonna say the other one.
Goddamn little Nas X house. It's out here spreading its cheeks. The demon's gonna come in and fuck your back door.
You got horses in the back.
Got my horses in the back. Also big old dicks.
Well, those are horses. He's got big horse dicks in the
expressly
back.
forbid any specific color. It does, however, have a blanket rule about anything being a nuisance.
Nor shall anything be done thereon which may or may become an annoyance.
Thereon is
or
the
nuisance
whitest
to the
fucking
neighborhood.
word.
And we consider
Henceforth.
that a nuisance.
Henceforth is the second
that
whitest.
We consider it a nuisance, and it's in here. It's 25 years old.
In those 25 years, South
I like
Florida
the difference between white man racism and white lady racism.
Yeah, white man racism is like
makes no
purely,
sense.
It's purely just trying to be racist. White woman racist tries to bring the law into it.
Yeah, she's like, well, it says right here that they're
no
they're
colored
in.
people in
no,
here.
No
Sorry, no colored houses.
No colored houses. And then meanwhile, the guy's like, yeah, no colored people.
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
You need to be less.
Well, we did learn that the Redlands are a place.
Yeah, that's true. Redlands were a place. Which
he got lucky with that one.
Dude, he just was like, she painted it red. Got to be Redlands.
Got Redlands.
Sometimes
Redlands,
stereotypes.
Lucky
fail.
guess, you think? You think he just...
I think he's just trying to make it racist. Like he's trying to make it like Redlands. Like what the fuck even is a Redland?
Redlands, red house.
Did he think
red
she
vagina.
was like?
I think it was on you.
Well, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, they get it.
changed. Ariana's parents don't even speak English.
Neighborhood. American neighborhood. No problem. No rojo. When I
He's doing the
speaking Spanish for them,
throat
too,
cut
like-
thing. Yeah. No rojo on your casa.
speak Spanish.
You sort of got off the agenda, guys.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's been off the
Look at
agenda.
him. He's like, yeah.
He's trying to like water bend them out of there.
Yeah, he's doing the Hulk Hogan.
Welcome to the neighborhood. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Pause there. real quick.
Not the kind of welcome that you.
If I was them, dude, I would throw fucking family parties every weekend.
You mean a fiesta?
Family parties, man. Well, whatever they want to call. They're Cuban, so it's different from
Oh,
Mexican.
right.
Like,
But either way, they're going to be disturbing their neighbor's siesta.
even though siesta isn't that? Well, yes, that is Spain.
Spanish. All right, that's about that for that video.
I just love how he really just went out of his way.
It's like, yeah, I like that part when he's like,
he was doing
yeah,
the fucking water bending
neighborhood.
No, that's the Dragon Ball Z fusion.
No.
He's hoping his wife would come in.
No, if anything, that was closer to the Mafuba, Jimmy.
What's the Mafuba?
Turn it
Dude?
into Trump.
No, the Mafuba is the demon containment wave where Master Roshi basically channels all of his chi to be able to contain Piccolo, the Demon King, and he does kind of like that. And then
Is
like,
that from
throws him
Dragon
in.
Ball Z or is that Dragon Ball GT?
It's Dragon Ball, the original.
Okay, see, I have what is known as the healthy amount of Dragon Ball Z knowledge, where I can still maintain my bro ambiance.
Yeah.
You just took it to a whole other level, dude.
It's also on Super,
I
Dragon
think-
Ball Super, which is more popular right now.
Yeah, right now, but when we were
Right
children,
now,
it was
dude.
just Dragon Ball.
I'm just
Dragon
saying,
Ball
like
Z
more
is-
people would know it from Super probably right now than from Dragon Ball.
I think the deepest my knowledge goes of Dragon Ball Z is Piccolo. That's
Nah,
about
come
it.
on.
What do you know about? What do you know about Piccolo?
He's green and he's got a hat
Mm-hmm.
with a thing.
Do you know who his daddy be?
Cello.
No, it's Piccolo.
Piccolo's
He's-
daddy is Piccolo.
Yeah.
He's Piccolo Jr.
He King Piccolo, evil King Piccolo, which is his dad.
What about Master
was fighting-
Kwame? Master Kwame.
Kwame.
It wasn't even like
Kami?
the little short Master Kami.
Oh, you're talking Master Roshi.
No.
Old guy.
The short green Piccolo guy. Who
That's,
was like the old guy.
Frieza.
No,
That's Kami. Yeah,
Kami.
but he's not short. He's tall. He's taller than.
He's not
everybody.
Piccolo's dad.
No, he's Piccolo. So okay.
All of those
you know what?
people look
You know
alike
what?
to me, dude. I
You
figured
did
they're
it.
all
You did it.
related.
You opened the door.
Yeah.
You opened the door. All right. So
No green
King
aliens.
Piccolo, evil King Piccolo was a bad guy in Dragon Ball, the original series, right?
Yes.
And then little Goku fought him, fucking did a fucking like Goku punch right through his stomach and killed him. But as he was dying, he shot out an egg. Bleh. Right? And then that ended up being like his son, technically. It was like a reincarnation of him.
Who is
right?
a good guy.
You're wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt.
No,
right
this
now.
is Kingdom Hearts,
Oh,
buddy.
okay.
Okay.
Yikes.
Anyway, so that being that came out of the egg was little Piccolo, but he was like torn, right? He had some evil intentions, but he also had some good intentions, and he was like rah. And so at some point they split. He split into two people. One of them ended up being Kami, the other one ended up being the Piccolo that we all know and love.
Kami was a bad guy.
Kami was a good guy.
So they were both good?
No, Piccolo was a bad guy.
In Dragon Ball Z?
In Dragon Ball, Piccolo was a villain. Like the offspring Piccolo ended up fighting Goku again because he wanted to kill him. But Kami was already the god of Earth by then.
Okay, but in Dragon Ball Z, Kami's like fucking nobody in that.
No, he's the god of Earth.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I guess if you consider the god of Earth
And
an important character,
to
then
be
sure.
the god of Earth, he had to be pure of heart. So he split off that evil portion and then became Piccolo.
But
then
Piccolo
Piccolo
helped
ended up taking care of Gohan during the Saiyan when Raditz came in.
Yeah, I remember Piccolo being a good guy.
Yeah, he wasn't a good guy though. He wanted to kill Goku at that point, but because they needed help to kill the like Vegeta and Nappa when they were coming in, he trained Gohan, and Gohan sort of brought the goodness out of him.
Huh.
This is reminding me how dope Dragon Ball Z was, dude. It was such
It's
a good
fucking
show.
dope, dude. I love it.
Man got a rude welcome at a Tri-State motel, and now the NAACP
Bump it up a little, Sue.
is involved.
9 News reporter Bryce Onslinger is in the newsroom with this developing story. Bryce?
Well, that's right, Clyde and Julie. Joseph Ross checked into the Motel 6 in Sharonville today on his way to Cincinnati for the Macy's Music Festival. And it's hard to believe what he saw when he walked in his room.
I believe it.
We've blurred out part of the racial slur that Ross
Oh,
says
well,
showed
I
up
can
on
already tell what that word
television
is.
when he walked in his room
What?
at the
Hello,
Motel
N-word.
6 on
How
House
did
Road
they
in
get it on the
Sharonville.
TV?
But you can imagine the shock when he saw it.
Turned the TV on, laid back on the bed, and when I laid back on the bed, I just happened to do like that. I saw something on the screen. I was like, that ain't there. So then I focused my eyes, and I couldn't believe what was on there.
After he saw the message, Ross called
What?
the corporate office. Ross says he was told he'd receive a response to the issue
Wait,
within
they write
30
it on there?
days. That's when he got in touch with the president
Did
of
he
the
take a
Dayton
picture of it?
chapter of the NAACP.
To my amazement,
It's on a Vicks Vapor
I
rub
actually
out.
witnessed with my own eyes. Hello, exclamation point.
Ross is in the
Well,
area
at least
to
they're saying
attend the
hello.
Macy's Music Festival, a predominantly
He's not trying to tell him to leave,
African-American
right?
event.
He's saying
Yeah,
goodbye.
it's like
Ford
welcoming
thinks
him
the
in.
timing of the
Hello, not get out.
It's not like it's a movie directed by Jordan Peele.
Yeah, it's like, welcome.
No, I'm done with that. Sorry, I went through that. Yeah, switch it off that. Wow.
There's some racist people in the world, man, specifically in the
Yeah.
United States.
This almost making me feel like racism actually exists, dude.
Yeah, for a
Yeah,
while.
but you need a
there.
little more proof than that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see a couple more YouTube videos, dude, before I go
Jimmy's like jerking off in the back here.
full-fledged. This whole racism is real theory.
I mean, if you want, I could.
No.
Oh, you guys saw the Sharon Osbourne thing, right? She called their.
I want to fuck you.
I forget what she said.
I don't know
Sorry,
anything
can't.
about the
I can't
Osbournes.
stop. She was on the talk or whatever the fuck, and
The View.
The View.
The View, and she's called somebody like Chinky and somebody else some Blackie.
Stinky.
Yeah, Chinky, Stinky, and Blackie. I think.
Is that like the elves
like-
from Snow White?
Yeah, I think that's what she referred to Star Jones, Lucy
Dwarfs.
Liu, and Rosie O'Donnell.
Lucy Liu could get it though.
Rosie O'Donnell was
Stinky.
chunky. No?
It was Chinky, Stinky, and Blackie.
Oh.
I think. I don't know. I don't mean anything that I say.
Kinky.
Is that like every racist? Like
I treat everyone equally, and I don't
Mantra?
think less of anybody because of their skin color or their sexuality.
Deal with it.
I don't even know what the sound is. I just like every time I just make like a screech.
I'm imagining it's like the
Fucking
beginning of like a
dinosaur.
hard rock song, like
It is
like
the beginning
80s,
of a
like
hard rock song.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I don't have the vocal cord. It probably doesn't sound like that. That'd be hilarious every time you put.
Here, I'll show you. This is what I'm going for.
I know what you're going for.
This is what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows what that
That.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a one-liner on that
I
one.
kind of want to watch that show tonight now. CSI was good.
That's CSI Miami. I was always a regular CSI
Regular.
Vegas with Grisham and the black guy.
Yeah,
Dude,
that
like
was
half the people on that show are like in jail for cocaine and meth right now.
What? You should not go to jail for cocaine. It's a rich man's drug.
Sometimes.
So you're saying rich people shouldn't go to jail?
I've always believed that.
Guess I'm rich as fuck. I
I don't think you should go to jail for any drug, but yeah.
I don't think you should
You
go to
shouldn't
jail.
go to jail for taking any drugs. You should probably go to jail for selling some of like the really fucked up shit.
If you have something that'll kill somebody, if you have like fentanyl or something, you should go to jail.
Like I don't think a person should go to jail for what they put in their own body.
I agree. My body, my choice.
Yeah. But I don't think that somebody should be encouraging by selling that stuff if it's something that can actually kill you.
Well, I mean, technically anything can kill
right.
you.
An overdose of anything can kill you. But what I'm saying is like meth has no positive behind. I don't think you should.
Unless you're a kid with ADD and they put you on fucking Adderall, that's meth.
Adderall's meth.
And you're right. That has no positive.
It's fun.
I don't know. Like I think if anybody, it should be the person that's selling. I was saying is like somebody who's
if
taking
anybody
meth,
has to go to jail, it should be the seller.
Yeah, not the person that's taking the drugs.
I understand.
What about the manufacturers?
Yeah, I mean, I
They should
guess
go to
they're a
jail.
higher tier than the seller, but the seller is part of that same problem.
Oh, so you think we should have those kids in cages then?
Who built the cages, Sig?
Obama.
Uh-huh.
Who filled them up?
And who made the meth?
Time out, Trump.
Trump put him in timeout. That's what he did. They're not in
Ooh.
jail. They're not incarcerated. They're just in timeout. They're little kids.
Yeah. They're in trouble.
White people be putting their kids in timeout.
Yeah.
Obama would have been beating the
Beating
shit
their
out.
ass. Yeah.
Obama would have beat their ass.
No, it's not really. For some reason, Matt, I feel less like ugh when you do the black voice than when Jimmy does the black voice.
Because
I didn't even do it.
I do an accurate depiction of a black voice.
I haven't even done the black voice.
No,
yet.
you didn't do that. I'm just saying, in general, I feel like when Matt does it, I'm less on edge.
Because
I'm literally less white than Matt.
No,
I am so much
I
less
feel
white
like
than
Jews
Matt.
are the black people of
I'm
white
black.
people.
Oh my God, Jews are the white people of white people.
No.
Jews are the black people of white people.
Okay, no.
I'm black.
As a white person, you can't. You're Jewish. You can't speak to this.
I'm
dude.
white passing.
You're white passing.
I'm white
You're white
passing.
passing.
I'm a white passing.
The same way black people say that what they say about white people is white people run everything. Fuck white people. Blah blah blah. That's what crazy white people say about Jews. All crazy white people are like the fucking Jews. Blah blah blah. So Jews are the white people. White people are the black people.
My analogy to that is the way that white people are
Did you
against.
just fucking Mickey Coachella me?
Oh my God, you just got micked. You got micked, bro.
You micked me.
The way that white people react to black people is the same way that white people react to Jewish people.
This is my
where they're
potato
like, get them
family.
the fuck out of here.
But for different reasons.
Right, but they're still like the segregated group.
So white people are always the bad guys. What you're saying, bro?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway.
I get down with that.
I don't agree with white people always being the bad guy. I think everybody's the bad guy.
In another person's story.
I had a long talk with this fella that lives Heroin Man, actually.
Oh, that's a good
from
name.
across the hall.
Mm-hmm.
He has a real name. It's Dale, and I'm gonna call him Dale from here on out.
Okay.
No, he's no longer Heroin Man. I learned a lot about him.
He's evolved in your eyes.
Yeah, he's evolved big time. He grew up in Hamden.
That explains that.
And he was he would get beat up for not fighting with the black kids during integration.
Mhm.
When they integrated the schools.
Mhm.
They joined the army.
How old is he?
He was born in 55
Hmm.
or 54. Yeah.
Does he do heroin or sells it? Why is he Heroin Man?
Does it. The first time we ever saw him, we came home and he had like a little like Altoids container and he was like sniffing at it. And then 20 minutes
I
later,
love
when
the smell of Altoids.
we
dude.
came outside to walk
Yeah.
Otis and he was like,
Is that how you do heroin? You sniff Altoids?
you can snort heroin, yeah. One of the ways to do heroin.
That's how I would do it if I was to do it.
That's how I did
You
it.
wouldn't inject it into your veins.
No, I don't think I don't see myself ever injecting it.
You gotta start off slow, dude. You
Dude.
can't just go straight to injection.
Maybe just- maybe
Speaking
a
of
pill.
which, I got my blood drawn the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, dude. I'm terrible with that stuff. And I told the lady at the beginning, like, look, I'm not very good with this stuff. And she
Yeah.
just completely ignored me. She was like all about her business.
You were like, the only needle I'm good with is my dick.
What did you want her to do?
Well,
Different.
I was getting blood. Well,
He
just
wanted
like
her
just
to
pay
fuck him in the
attention.
butt.
Like fucking comfort
Just like
you?
pay attention.
Okay.
Right? So I'm over here with my fucking arm out and she's like, I can hear the blood rushing into the fucking tubes. Like I have a fucking like fire hose level blood pressure, I guess. Because I can hear that shit.
Damn, gross.
And like I already get woozy from getting blood taken out. Like I get dizzy and like cold, like clammy skin and like sweaty and
Like,
ugh.
almost like you've had blood removed.
Yeah, but like some people can just like sit there and do it and they'd be just fine. Like,
Asians.
and Caitlyn, who was a Caucasian.
Yeah, it's a type of Asian.
Wow.
dude.
Anyway,
Oh.
wait.
Say it again. Say it again.
Caitlyn, who is a Caucasian. Anyway, so like I like 2 vials in, because she filled up 4 fucking blood vials. 2 vials in, I'm dizzy. I'm
How
like
many
looking
cc's
around.
is that?
I don't even want to know. And I'm like looking around, trying to like distract myself. And like on the 3rd vial, I'm starting to like breathe heavy, and like my vision's getting blurry, and I'm like getting clammy and sweaty and shit.
He's weak. Arms are heavy.
Yeah. And then like when she's finishing up the 3rd one and putting the 4th one, she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Fuck no, I'm not okay, lady. You see me like fucking
Crazy
fainting
bitch."
over here?" She's like, "We're almost done." And like, now you give a shit. I told you at the beginning to be careful about this. And then at the end, like I was like, my head was like slumping. I was like, "Oh God." And like she finally got like an ice pack after she finished everything, cleaned everything up. She was like, "Oh, let me get you an ice pack."
For what?
For the back of my neck.
What was that?
I don't know. Supposedly it helps. And I was like, "Can I get some water? Like I just need
What about the cookies?
something to like refresh my." They didn't have anything. They didn't offer anything. And I was like, I was leaning, dude.
Where were you?
The community physicians. It's like a Hopkins. Like,
But why did they take your blood?
well, because I needed to like get a blood test for part of like my physical stuff.
look
I haven't
at
had
you.
a physical in years, dude.
Health
so.
insurance. Look at you.
I know, dude.
Yeah,
It's been like 4 years since I've even seen a physician.
Dude, I haven't been to
Damn.
the doctor fucking since I was 17. I don't think.
I haven't been to the doctor in a long
Well,
time.
the only reason I went 4 years ago is because of my shoulder. That's when like it really started like hurting. So I wanted to take a look at it.
I told you about the last time I went and got a physical. This is probably why I haven't been to the doctor since. He wasn't looking at my dick and balls when he was doing the checking my testicles and telling me to cough.
He's looking in your eyes.
He was looking in my eyes for sure, and he was looking directly in my eyes, and he started squeezing the tip of my dick, and he goes, "Your testicles pretty malleable," and I was like, "That's my dick," and he was like, "Oops," and it was like an
What?
old man. And I was like, "All right, I don't like this."
My physician is a woman.
And how's that?
Well, I haven't had a
touch your
physical
dick?
yet. I haven't had a physical yet. My only like physical that I've had with her technically was a video call, which I was like, why am I spending my like free doctor checkup on a video call?
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
It's a little ridiculous.
Hopefully you need to draw some semen next time you go in there.
No, I'm going in there next month for my shoulder thing again.
You got what do you mean?
Like just to have her take a look and see like what might be the problem.
You're gonna have her look at your wrist, foot, dick?
Yeah. I got a pain down here too. No,
it's Matt's doctor.
I
Shoulder's
wanna,
pretty malleable.
Yeah.
My
That's
dick,
dick.
dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like play catch or something the day before to really like
loosen the goose.
Well, no, just like get whatever it is that hurting, so I can like be more descriptive of what's going on. No, but like, so I can describe to her like, because like it doesn't hurt just generally. It only hurts after I throw like a certain amount. Like when I throw properly, that's when it starts to like hurt. When I throw overhand, like when I throw sidearm, it's like doesn't really bother me.
Right.
But I can't throw far with sidearm.
Maybe you're meant to be a side armor, dude.
Yeah, your second baseman side armor.
Well, I mean, I've played inside infield my whole career pretty much.
No, I had a serious surgery once, and I woke up in the middle of it, and I was like, "Doctor, I can't feel my legs," and he was like, "I know, I amputated your arms."
I took you off the camera.
Damn. I googled doctor jokes just for that.
Are you looking up more? Dude, I used to do this shit in high school. Do
you think orphans can go to family
Can I finish my
doctors?
story?
Can orphans go to family doctors?
The first friend that I ever made in high school, I had I pulled up like a bunch of jokes from the internet, and like printed them out on paper. I was like, I was like, hey, look, this one's pretty funny too, and like we bonded over that.
Aw.
As like my first friend in high school when I first moved here.
What kind of jokes? Do you remember any of them?
No, not at all. They were probably terrible jokes, but this is before I really got into like watching stand up and stuff.
You know, if a midget walked up to a woman and said her hair smells nice, that'd be sexual harassment.
What was that?
if a midget walked up to a woman and said her
I
hair
thought-
smells nice,
I heard it wrong because I thought that you said like if somebody walked up to a midget.
No,
like
no, no. You didn't listen to me.
No, I didn't.
You need to listen to me.
I don't know. It's because the midget's smelling her vagina hairs, right?
What's the difference between hard and light?
Hard and light.
Yeah.
What?
Can't fall asleep with the light on.
Can't fall asleep with a hard on.
Exactly. Wait, you can fall asleep with a hard on?
You said you can't fall asleep with the light on.
Yeah, what's the difference between a...
But you can't fall asleep with either of them.
Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. I can fall asleep with a light on. I was raised in a clean your plate household. That's why I always aim for my mouth when I masturbate.
You actually poked yourself in the eye. Just as if you would have masturbated.
I
You like personified that joke, dude.
I didn't preview that one before I read it. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, man. Oh, shit. This one's not safe for work. I like my veal like I like my women. Chained up inside of a cage with barely enough space to move around. All right, whatever. That was
I
Veal?
thought it was gonna be a young joke.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
You know, what's the difference between a Maserati and 700 dead babies?
What?
I don't have a Maserati in my garage. You can make that joke racist if you want. It's like Mad Libs. Just a nice
Yeah.
car and a type of thing, people or something.
Yeah, what's the difference between jam and jelly?
Oh gosh.
I
Go
can't.
ahead.
I can't jelly my cock down your throat.
I think I've heard that
That's good.
Jelly my cocktail. I'm a big fan of street jokes. I just snotted.
Oh, street jokes great. Yeah, they're great.
I just fucking snotted, dude. Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh, man. Guys,
Matt.
what does a MILF have in common with the youth? Fuck it. That's not good.
Matt.
Yeah.
I want you to end it on this. Hang on a second. What's another name for a manhole cover?
I don't know.
What's another name for a manhole cover?
A studio light.
What's another name for a manhole cover?
What did the Jewish pedophile say to the kid? Hey, little boy, you want to buy some candy?
Matt. What's another name for a manhole cover?
They put it's in this stuff. They have to pick it up out of the street. A street cover, a street hole, a sewer grate, sewer grate.
Matt.
Yes.
What's another name for a manhole cover?
A manhole cover. Look up. Light ceiling fan. Light switch. Godzilla. What?
Are you serious?
About what?
Are you serious?
Do it one more time.
What's another name for a manhole cover?
I don't get this joke. Let me try one. My colleague today said he couldn't come into work because he can't stop masturbating. And I think he's milking it. All right, last but not least. What's another name for a manhole cover? A butt plug.